Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily review. So yesterday was pretty much a nothing day. We're starting off here on the daily, and you see today we've got a little bit of red, but yesterday was a very small green candle inside bar. So off the level, the potential that this thing is going to bounce off here, and that's why I'm already in on a trade. So I'll give you those details now. But if we look at the 4 hour, you can see we did break through. We've kind of got quite a few tails off this bottom area here, and there is a fairly significant level. Just want to get it in quickly off the daily. Right, that's it there. Okay, so you can see we're bouncing off this level. My stop is just below the lowest tail, as you can see there, below these three fractals. We have had two green bars on the awesome oscillator, which starts to indicate that the momentum is moving to the upside. Now, it was moving quite nicely from after FOMC minutes yesterday, and today we seem to have just dropped down a bit with some Chinese data that's come out. But we'll have a look at what that actually means shortly. I think what I want to do here is just add that in. Okay, I'm not 100% confident that I've got the right trade here at the moment. So, we have consolidated. Oscillators have eased up. We are below the alligator, which could indicate that the trend is down. But like I said yesterday, I would only be interested in a short on a retest of this breakout here. Okay, and we failed to get there. So for me, this breakout target is still very much valid. Okay. The second thing that I'm seeing now is with this breakout target, it could actually end up being a double bottom. So a break above that would continue up. There's a couple of signals for a long. This trend line has been flirted with a couple of times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it could be a flat bottom triangle as well. I mean, that's the reality here, which could turn out to be a head and shoulders. So shoulder, head, shoulder. Anyway, can only go up or down, right? So anyway, looking at the hour, what interested me yesterday with this pattern, well, last night when this started forming here, is basically if you look at the oscillator, the awesome oscillator in particular, you can see lower low, higher low, and off a level. And if you look at the hour, I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts to get through this level. Buyers kept stepping in here, and at that point I decided, well, it's looking like buyers are going to take control, and I'm in on it. Okay, looking at the hour, alligator is asleep. There is no trend change. So I'm trying to anticipate a change in direction. And my stop here is pretty much a 50 points on the dot. Okay, so another thing that you can see here is the 200 EMA, the 200 EMA purple line is flat on the hour. Nothing really happening here. We've had a pullback of this last move to the 76.4 Fibonacci, which is right back into this congestion here. So that's my current view at the moment. I'm anticipating this thing to go long. The reality is, I think if we do get to 26252, that's a profit-taking area. Wait for a pullback to test this breakout, and then get back in on it. Okay. Depending how the day goes, I may actually just leave this in for a swing trade, anticipating a move pretty much to come and challenge there'll be a couple of areas actually, but to come and challenge these previous highs. Okay, so that's kind of the view I've got at the moment. Granted, the weekly is looking Now the weekly, we have an inside bar forming, but I don't know whether that's gonna play out or not at the moment. So we've broken through a big level and we come back to test the level at the moment. So, I think maybe this is just going to be a one bar pullback and a bull trend, and then another attempt and sort of come up to the top here, because this turning point is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so looking at the half hour, I think it comes a little bit more clearer. You see the strong move down yesterday, consolidated. We had the sellers stepping in here. I basically got in somewhere in the middle here, just before FOMC minutes came out, anticipating a move up, which we got, but it's basically been wiped out this morning. Okay, so anyway, I'm still sitting long. You can see where my stop is, see where my entry is right now. I'm going to wait and see how this thing plays out. I think for me, there's the trend line there, another rejection off it, but we have broken through it essentially. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. Sitting long, not 100% confident that we have the right move. Still got a feeling that this thing is going to break to the downside, but I think the line in the sand is really 26,120. That's where we need to get through. And if I look at what's going on with the awesome oscillator here, we've got lots of diversions happening. There's so much happening at the moment that I think this is pretty much going to be another move to the upside. And I'm anticipating 26,250 is the area where we need to take profit. Okay. And then we'll wait and see what happens. So what could possibly also happen is something like that. The 200 EMA lines up here as well. So rally to the top of what looks like to be a range and then come back off. So 26,225. Those are the areas that I'm going to be watching with this trade. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Sort of anticipating a break up, but also a little bit concerned about the move to the downside. So this could just be a range where we come, tag the top, and then move back to the downside. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope that helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.